body curls up and falls to the floor as he goes to sleep too. He has to be taken out by a guard, and outside on the steps of the Justice Building, Chad ruminates on what to do.
What have I come to? My whole short life is going before me in a flash. What am I to do? Wait, what would Jimmy Stewart do in a situation like this?
A flashbulb of light goes off above his head.
Of course!
Chad appears through the inner planes to the site of Abraham Lincoln's statue, where he asks the Great One himself for advice. Chad climbs up on Abe's lap and calls out to him.
Abe, what am I to do? The Supreme Court won't listen to me and my cause, though I guess I knew ahead of time they wouldn't.
Abe's spirit replies as a voice coming from the statue.
Never despair. It won't get you anywhere. The answer to your question is inside of you. Remember, true victory always lies within. In a sense, you have already won a moral victory by applying yourself to the task. Besides, Al Gore won the popular vote, and that's a victory in itself.
Chad, still searching for an answer, says,
Good points, but without being presumptuous, is there anything else I can do?
Abe's spirit replies,
If you apply yourself in the right way, perhaps you could take your case directly to the people through the internet.
A daunting task,
Chad says.
Where would I begin?
Remember, the answer lies within.
Abe says. Chad contemplates this, then zooms back through inner space to the scene of the Dade County Internet computer. Here, Chad paces around, trying to figure out his next move. He stops and snaps his finger as a light goes off above his head. Chad exclaims,
I've got it! I'll concoct a specially conceived Chad computer virus that I'll send out over the internet, which promotes the idea that the will of the people be felt in all legislation that comes out of Congress and the White House from now on. It won't erase or interfere with people's computer programs. It will just add to it. Then I'll send myself out over the internet and plug everybody in telepathically as they're getting their computer messages. Soon the whole world will be turned on.
With this, Chad starts typing in his computer virus on the internet computer keyboard. The code term he uses is simple. He types,
The answer lies within.
After he puts his computer virus in and sends it out, he then sends himself out over the internet through the slot. Chad flies all over the place through the space-time vortex to scenes over cities and people's houses and businesses and over Congress to spread his message. Chad appears everywhere, plugging people in. Chad's journey continues, and he keeps tuning people in to his message. People everywhere get their messages, both on the computer and in their heads telepathically, as lights go off above them. Chad keeps traveling the internet, plugging everyone in, and spreading the light and the joy. Finally, people everywhere log into their computers and the media, and flood Congress with emails demanding changes in society and the economy that will benefit the common man, including those all-important voting ballots. No more dimpled Chads. Congress finally responds with a flood of legislation in 2009 after the will of the people is felt in the election of 2008. Now it must be felt again in the people's election of 2010. After all comes to pass, Chad flies out into the foreground with the Capitol behind him, and on the internet we hear the national anthem sung, but with these new lyrics.
Oh, say, can we see by the new dawn's clear light what so plainly we know is the will of the people? The answer lies within. Oh, the answer lies within. The truth shall be known, and the truth shall set you free. Oh, say, does that inner star shine above, or the land